It has been a busy week in Washington, and here to help us sort it all out is Loyola Marymount Professor Fernando Guerra. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So it was a big deal, the government shutdown ending. What do you think the tipping point was for President Trump to, end all of this without getting money for the wall?
Well, I think you finally saw that government does matter, especially when we were talking about LaGuardia shutting down, canceling flights, when the air traffic controllers were threatening not to go to work. It would have impacted the economy. The number one thing that Donald Trump still has is the economy, and he felt that. Number two, the Republicans were starting to split apart while the Democrats remained united. And then number three, and most important to him, are the polls. Americans were blaming him for the shutdown. When asked about would you prefer the shutdown or building the wall, they were saying get rid of the shutdown by far. So all those things had an accumulative effect that just said he had a cave.
But this is temporary, 3 weeks. Do you think that a deal can actually be reached in the next 3 weeks?
Yes and no. Yes, a symbolic deal. No, a substantive deal. They will, I think, come up with something that allows both sides to claim victory. What is really interesting here is the Democrats now know that they could put anything on the table and Trump will agree and claim victory. And so they don't have to give much. And Trump can walk away and say, hey, I declared victory, even though everybody knows he didn't. And that allows for this symbolic deal to get done, I believe.
But who do you believe actually took the biggest political hit?
Oh, definitely the president. I mean, the president took a hit. He's considered that he lost. I mean, it's clear that he can't negotiate, he can't govern, he can't keep the Republicans united. He is just having a tough time in terms of his agenda, and he just can't even inspire anybody beyond his base. So this, I really believe, showed that the president has very little momentum and very little support to do anything beyond just the basic governance.
And Roger Stone was indicted yesterday. How do you think it's going to impact President Trump?
I don't think it actually impacts him very much. I mean, he's already the sixth person associated with the campaign directly tied to the president that's been indicted. This narrative is ongoing. It's just piling on. And so I don't think it'll have much of an impact. Now, Stone is such a character that he may, really add to the whole circus atmosphere of this set of events. But at the end of the day, people are becoming immune to this constant issue of people being indicted. It's almost become a regular monthly routine.
And a little closer to home, we had our own strike that ended, and a lot of folks are crediting the mayor for getting involved and getting this worked out. Is that what you think happened?
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, it was a shutdown, right? The teacher strike. Absolutely, a lot of credit goes to Mayor Garcetti. He was the mediator. He brought the people together, put them in the room, and wouldn't let them out until they negotiated. Unbeknownst to most viewers is that the mayor has no formal responsibility or ability over the school district. He cannot tell the superintendent or anybody else to do anything. They're completely separate, but yet he used his offices to get people together. He also had a sense of the community. Not only did you have the federal shutdown, you have this other local shutdown in a sense, and he sensed it, and certainly the polls were saying that they wanted to do that. At Loyola Marymount University, we conducted a poll, and it showed that 80% of LA County residents were supporting the teachers. And so that actually took the wind out of the administration, meaning the school board and the superintendent. So they were ready to negotiate it. Garcetti stepped in there and did a great job.
Well, and the second largest school district in the country. I mean, it really has so many people. I mean, so many teachers, so many students. So it really does impact the city.
Yeah, 600,000 students. And while it's the second largest school district in the nation, it's actually the largest independent school district in the nation. New York is larger, but the mayor controls that. The mayor has formal responsibilities. Here, it's an independent board with the mayor having no formal authority, yet he was able to step in there and really resolve the issue.
And so many people are happy that this is over.
Yes.
All right. Fernando Guerra, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate your insight.